Hey everybody, welcome to RCAM. I'm your host Ryan. Thank you for tuning in today. So I've been wanting to make a video for a while now. Kind of I guess going over the rules of engagement, either with my videos or my posts. Um, so one of the first things that I want you to know, if you're watching this or if you interact with any of my posts on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, um, that if you're somebody that has a different opinion than me, that's okay. And in fact, I like hearing opinions that are different from my own, which is the reason I don't follow only Christians, or I don't follow only conservatives. But I follow, I'm friends with pretty much everybody. I don't really want to be in an echo chamber where all I'm hearing is my own ideology. I like listening to what other people have to say. I may not agree with you, but I'm at least open to hearing what other people have to say. One of the issues though that I've encountered recently is that just because I have a different opinion, there have been some people who have just wanted to be friends with me, just because I don't have the same worldview as you. And I wanted to let you know, no matter who you are, that's not going to be me. You can have a radically different opinion than me, and I will still be your friend. I may not agree with you, and that's fine. And that doesn't even mean I hate you, that doesn't mean I dislike you. I may dislike your opinion, but I don't dislike you as a human being. Now, one of the things that I do when I'm debating somebody or talking to somebody is I don't make personal character attacks on people. It's there's no point in it, but I've seen it happen to me a lot of times. People attack my personal character, and I'm thinking to myself, why? Why try to bring up my past or attack my personal character? Attack my ideas, that's fine, but me personally, I just don't get it. I don't get what they're trying to do, and I don't get what value it brings to a conversation. Um, so if you're somebody that's debating me or commenting or whatever it is, attack my ideas, but please try not to attack me personally. Um, and if you have a personal issue with me and you know me and we're friends, let's go get coffee. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. But um, but to attack me publicly or to say negative things about me publicly, I just think one, it's cowardly. I do. I just think it's cowardly, and two, I just don't think a public forum is the best place to air out personal issues with somebody. I just don't. That's just my honest opinion. Um, so take that however you want. I'd be happy to sit down with anybody to talk, especially if you're somebody that just flat out disagrees with me. I try to be somebody that's pretty much consistent in every area of my life. So I don't come in here and put on a show. I know there are influencers or entertainers. I'm not an entertainer. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here because I like making videos, and I like sharing content with people. That's what I like doing. And pretty much how I'm talking to you right now is how I would talk to you in person. Like, I'm not different. Like, there are some people where they're on stage and they're different, or they're on video and they're different. That's not me. I'm exactly the same everywhere I go. You can ask the people I work with. You can ask the people I go to church with. You can ask the people I live with. I am basically the same every area I go. And I do that intentionally because one, I worked somewhere where the people I was working for, they wanted me to be somebody I wasn't. And for a little bit I tried. I tried to be who they wanted me to be. I couldn't be that. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with me. So, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with me, but there was, in this scenario, I was not doing anything wrong. And who I am as a person, I'm comfortable with who I am. I don't feel like I need to change who I am. Maybe I need to cut out some bad habits, but I don't need to change who I am as a person. I'm generally the same, no matter what scenario you find me in. I'm consistent, and that's one thing that most people can say about me is I'm consistent. Maybe I can be wrong, and I'm also somebody that if I am wrong and I realize I'm wrong, I'm man enough to say, yeah, I messed up. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. Or I probably shouldn't have shared that. Or hey, I didn't have all the information. Like I'm not unreasonable. I'm very reasonable. I can see my own shortcomings. I know them. And frankly, I'm not going to listen to strangers' opinions on my shortcomings. I'll listen to people that are personally invested in my life and know me. Because their opinions hold significantly more weight than the strangers. So if you're somebody that's going to be engaging with me or commenting on my stuff, I want to let you know that one, I will always respect your opinion. I may not agree with it, and I may attack your opinion, especially if it's bad. If it's a bad opinion, I'm going to hone in and say, hey, this idea is just not good. And I'll do my best to back up why I think it's a bad idea. But that doesn't mean that I think you're bad as a person. And I'm never going to make a personal attack on you. You're never going to hear me say you are bad or this you're awful for thinking this way. I'm going to say this idea is an awful idea, but not you as an individual. Two, no personal attacks. Just please. Please, no personal attacks. Or if you want to personally attack me, do it privately. Because I just won't engage. If I see a personal attack, like, that's it. I'm not even going to listen to it at all, period. It's done. Also, if I think you're trolling me, I'm not gonna talk to you. Because I'm not playing games when I'm online, or when I'm talking to someone. I don't have time for trolling. It's childish and stupid. I'm not going to engage in it. So if you're going to troll me, have fun. I'm not going to entertain you. I'm not going to occupy my time with that because it's just not worth it for me. And another thing is, so let's do our best to be people who are really trying to understand another person's viewpoint and be people who are willing to adequately represent the opponent's viewpoint. So let's say that you're somebody that's pro-choice. We're just going to use this as an example. I don't believe that every pro-choice person are baby murdering monsters. I don't believe that. I believe that maybe they're misled, they don't have all the information, but I don't believe they're all terrible people. I believe that, maybe the ideology is bad, maybe they're misinformed, but I don't believe they're all terrible people. And I'm not going to misrepresent that side as them being all just savage, bloodthirsty baby killers. Like, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to understand why they're coming to the conclusion that they're coming to, and then trying to challenge that idea. And in the same way, I think it's like crazy to frame the pro-life argument as pro-lifers only being people that want to control women's bodies. Because that's not the case. If you really understood the pro-life movement, you'd understand that it's because we believe the individual living in that womb is actually a human being. So that's what you have to wrestle with. We're not trying to control women's bodies, but we believe it's a human being. But this is an example. I don't want to debate anybody on this right now. Maybe later. But adequately represent your opponent's viewpoint, and try to understand it. Because I think if we come to a place where we can try to understand how somebody else is seeing a situation, one, it'll allow us to be a little bit more compassionate, and two, it'll allow us to cut out all the unnecessary things that get in the way of having a good debate or a healthy conversation. We can skip all the drama and just get right to the heart of the issue, right to the fundamental issue things that are causing conflict, and then we can try to come to some sort of resolution. So that's a little bit about my rules of engagement. I love hearing from people. I enjoy getting into debates. I think some people think like, man, this guy is crazy because he's always debating people. Yeah, I am, and I enjoy doing so. And not only because I like challenging other people's ideas, but it also challenges me. It's helped me actually become more confident in my own ideas because I've talked them out with other people, and I've debated other people, and people have pointed out some flaws in some of the things that I think, and I step back and I'm like, oh man, you know what? They pointed this thing out, and you know what? They're right, and I gotta kind of think through this a little bit more, and so I take a step back, I think through it a little bit more, and then I'm at it again. Um, so yeah, so those are the rules of engagement. Play nice. Please don't take anything personal. Especially if I'm saying something, and if I've done something that just hurts your feelings, let's talk. Especially if you're somebody local. I have no problem meeting with people for coffee, sitting down, going getting food. I love food. I love hot wings in particular. If you want to buy me some, that's great. I'll be more than happy for you to treat me to hot wings. That'd be awesome. But yeah, I love talking to people, and I love having conversations. And I'm going to continue to make content. That's not going to stop. I'm going to continue to post controversial topics. That's not going to stop. And I'm going to continue to speak what I believe is truth, no matter what. And that's certainly not going to stop. And instead of, I guess, walking into it unprepared, maybe I thought it'd be good to kind of share this so that way we can have some rules, we can have some guidelines, so that we can enter the intellectual fight club with some rules. So yeah, looking forward to talking to some of you guys, looking forward to some solid discussion. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate all the support. For those of you who watch these videos, thank you for watching them. It really means a lot to me. And as always, if you like the content that you see, please share it, please like it, please comment on it. Let me hear from you. And that would be awesome. That helps me out a lot, especially with YouTube, because YouTube's kind of crazy. They have these weird algorithms. I have to post a video almost every day to keep up with it. I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm going to try, but I'm not going to be able to do it. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Deuces. Bye.